in terms of stigma, it's there because I think certain people believe it's quite shameful.
Can you just explain why the Heera Foundation launched?
Okay, so my name is Pavandeep Kandola-Johal. I'm the chair and the trustee of the foundation, and it began in December 2017 when we lost a Heera. Okay, Heera in Punjabi obviously means diamond, and we lost our diamond. Hence us putting this foundation together, and our strapline is to protect the minds of our diamonds.
And in terms of the foundation, what would you say is its biggest aim?
Okay, so the aim of the Heera Foundation is to raise awareness of mental health support and mindfulness within the community. We're signposting, we're not creating anything new here. What we are doing is we're getting existing organisations together to influence positively what work is actually out there. So if anyone does need any support in terms of mental health, then that is available for them. At the same time, it's about educating our community, whoever you may be, about what mental health is in fact about. So it's the bare basics, what signs you could actually spot, and reinforcing that emotional well-being, physical well-being is a priority for all.
In terms of the stigma surrounding mental health, particularly in the South Asian community, why do you believe it exists to such a level?
I think the biggest thing is mental health cannot be seen, and because it's a silent killer, we perhaps don't articulate what it's about as a person suffering mental health, and as family members or community members we do not know. So the stigma exists because we don't get it, okay, in certain situations and certain cultures. In the South Asian culture, there's recent studies being done that we haven't actually got words to be connected with depression, anxiety. So we haven't actually got any language to even discuss it. And then on top of that, in terms of stigma, it's there because I think certain people believe it's quite shameful. It's quite shameful to have these perhaps peculiar behaviours without even understanding what's happening. In terms of suicide in various cultures, again, there are people who will actually say, can you just cover this up? It hasn't really happened, let's keep it a closed thing. Yeah. Because there's a certain degree, I'd say, of shame attached to it. So that's the stigma, and I may not have it totally right, so I'm not an expert, but as an advocate of mental health support, I think it's really important to break this stigma and to really recognise that this is happening. It's nothing new, it has been happening for a very long time, but now it's time to talk about it.
And in terms of social media, it's growing and growing, but obviously it has many pitfalls as well.
Yeah.
Do you blame social media in any way for the rise of some of the mental health issues that we are seeing across society?
I think social media is a really interesting platform. I think you have got studies perhaps and research saying, young people are thinking about how many likes they have, what their friendship groups are like, their self-image and so on, body image, etc. However, in terms of foundation, I'd like to look at it really quite positively. Yeah. For us, across all platforms now, because we are on Facebook, social media, Twitter, Instagram, and now LinkedIn, it's an opportunity for us to get the message out there about how important people are, how unique everybody is, and how important it is to talk mental health and access that support.
And you set out some of your plans for the coming months and years. Have you got a lot of volunteers sort of behind the scenes as well, sort of assisting with some of those plans?
Yes, I have a really, really committed team of volunteers. Everyone's working full time, and this is something they do on the side. Various roles emerging. I'd love more volunteers, of course, because it's just growing. The foundation's growing. The message wants to, it's just running now, so we want to get it out there even more. Lots and lots of plans. Our biggest one now is that we've got the Protecting Minds Conference happening on the 2nd of November in Birmingham, and it ties in beautifully with our aims. So it's getting key organisations together. We've got some really, really important people coming along, sharing the big picture of mental health, key figures, statistics, but also looking at what support is actually there. So it's a great networking event, but also to get the message out there that it's okay not to be okay.
Of course.
And let's spread that word as far as we can.